Can I get a link, please?
Sure.
Oh, so World Friend just linked
Thanks.
one of their streamers, so they will have a streamer. Didn't you say they wouldn't?
Pretty sure we're live now.
Ooh.
I mean, there's not going to really be anyone here now, but
There's actually quite a few in chat already. Surprisingly.
yeah, Vector posted it in MB chat.
Yay, I can see us. Cool. Alright, so welcome everyone to our little MKU prediction stream. Today we're just going over each division and kind of talking about what we expect to see out of each division as a whole, or even some teams individually. So I think we're starting off with Division 1.
Should probably wait a couple minutes, let people get
Yeah,
here.
sounds good.
Amazing top 11 of SVC. Already
Yes.
starting off strong.
I mean, they could essentially have done the whole Indivs table, but I don't really see much in their roster, so
They only have 11
Yeah.
the roster.
damn. This chat seems pretty hype, so that's good.
Thank you, Fascia. I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be a lovely baby.
I like it as all SVC.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the default.
Yeah, the Indivs table
Really?
shows the Indivs table just shows the before any scores are put in, it just shows the first team, their full roster on the Indivs table.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh Lord, Ultra, what is that?
Oh yeah.
It's just the
Oh my god.
that's definitely some MS Paint action right there.
Definition of quality. Definition of quality. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. So yeah, basically what we're doing here is we're just kind of doing a predictions stream as to what we think is going to come out of each division and maybe some teams in particular. Today we have, for our casters, is myself, I'm Asuna, Dash, Mark, and Ice. And I think we're good to get started. Hello everyone.
All's good.
Hello.
Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so I think we're starting off with Division 1, at least that's what I'm seeing.
Yep.
So, there are a few of us involved in Division 1 here, like Dash plays for DVP and I'm Division 1 admin. So Dash, what do you think is going to come out of the division so
Well,
far?
I think it's easy. I think it's severance. To be honest, it's just way too strong of a team overall. They're just too good. They just know the game better than everyone else, in my opinion. But I think we have certain teams that can take them down, like Fatal Aces, Star Clan, Dynamite. It's just Marika. You never know who can come out on top.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like SV. Good.
I was just gonna say there, if you look at even on the table, you have the 11 SVC guys. I think pretty much nearly any of them would walk into any other team in the division. That's how good they are. So I think as well SVC like can definitely come out on top. But it's like the 2, 3, 4. I think any of the other teams can like really fight for that because going through them, Fatal Aces have always been strong. There's
Yeah, how's this? I changed it down a bit.
yeah,
It's a little better.
Sounds better now. Anyway, yeah. Fatal Aces have always been good. They have like Alex, Chibi. They just have like a really strong team. DVP again. DVP are like so consistent. Like, they're another team I think that like they. That's the thing with all the Division 1 teams. They have more solid like 6 lineups than I think having just one guy who can carry everything. So I think in that regard, it's going to be like really close. But yeah.
I feel like at this point in this division, it's mainly just a battle for second because KC being the only team to really take down SVC in a division, it's really not even a competition at this point. They've shown that they'll pretty much win every time, and with such strong players and people transferring from other teams, they've just gotten stronger. So I really don't see them getting anything but first in this division. As for second, I feel like FA probably can get second. They've been pretty consistent recently. They pretty much beat MP every time now. It's pretty close, but it's never really close. It's either one team always wins really bad, but they've been consistent recently, and I see them getting second.
Yeah. Going through the other teams in the division, so you mentioned DVP. Wheelie Clan. Wheelie Clan lost some members, didn't they? I think Luso left.
Yeah, Russo left.
Kyoto
yeah,
left.
so obviously we see him for SVC.
I think Max left too if he was there.
Yeah. So
I do recall.
Definitely not as
Nice-
strong.
Sorry. I do recall Wheelie Clan picking up Bonfire, so there's that.
Really? I thought he was in Art.
No, he went to Wee Kings.
The Kings? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was WEC.
No, he went to Wee Kings, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I heard Ben is back. Is that true?
If Ben is back, then that's really helped them. Because Ben's like
Yeah,
a super good player.
Ben's probably their best player at this point.
Yeah.
They're
think-
definitely not as strong as in the past, though. They definitely been on a decline the past couple seasons. I can probably see them getting maybe 5th or something. They're definitely not as strong as in the past.
Yeah, I can see that too. And then we have Star Clan, who like I personally don't know much about. I'm sure you guys.
My question is,
go ahead.
all right, who is banned and not banned from Star Clan, so I can give him my opinion. That's what I need
Well,
to know.
I think they're the only player that would probably be in their main lineup that's banned would be Ferg.
Ferg. That's it.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so. I really don't think many of the other players are banned. Like Quen, Roberto.
I heard Quint just went to FA.
Quen, oh, he did.
Jax.
I thought
Yeah.
he came back. Yeah, Jax transferring to SC
They
definitely.
got Jax. They got
Definitely
Kraga.
definitely something big for them. That's definitely gonna help. I can actually see them doing pretty well in this division. I can actually see them getting 3rd in this division, considering
got
they got
Roberto,
Jax. Yes, Roberto.
I think he's their best, in my opinion.
Yeah, Roberto and Jax, they're top 2. Yeah, like Sixet, Crony, also banned as well.
I'll say I'm pretty sure
But that's
he's
just
banned.
because of lag. But hopefully that can be changed. Yeah, they've definitely been doing really well recently. They even beat SVC last week. So, although I don't see them beating SVC in a division match, they definitely have been a lot better recently, and I can see them doing pretty well.
And then we have Dynamite. Casper left Dynamite, didn't he? Or is he?
Casper
Yeah,
is just really-
Casper, he hasn't
He's-
played the game in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just really inactive.
So I think on their side, then it'll be like on Bryce to kind of carry.
mhm.
No, Bryce is like a monster.
Bryce and Darren.
Artie's up there too.
Artie's pretty
in my
good. Yeah,
opinion.
and-
Yeah.
they're a solid team. I don't think they can challenge for the win or
Oh
anything.
yeah, Maury just joined DY.
Oh yeah,
as well.
actually, Maury's another really good
Maury
player.
just joined DY.
So I think DY can definitely push for like even maybe 2nd, 3rd in that division. And can like push FA. I don't think SVC
Obviously,
Well,
they were
lose
the
this.
team that was just pushed up from
Division 2. Yeah, because
Division
of
2.
MP.
Because of MP dropping, but
I think didn't last season did DY win Division 2?
They came second.
I think it was
Second.
Arcadia that won 10-0.
No, well,
Really?
no. Arcadia won Division 3, I think.
Was it 3? Oh, wrong division.
Dynamite came second place in Division 2. They tied with Midnight Wasps for second place, but they ended up beating MW in the tiebreaker.
Okay, fair enough. Well, still, at least that proves like they should be, they should have been like in a high division anyway. So I
Yeah.
think Dynamite can show up.
I don't see them doing too poorly, really. But they're definitely gonna have to get a strong lineup every week.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to say about Division 1?
Did we talk about DVP?
Last place, let's go.
I like the
Uh,
confidence.
DVP. John just came back to DVP, right?
Yeah, we got
That's-
John back.
yeah, John.
Mike didn't come back. We got SG Alex, SG Joel now. Got two D
Gotcha,
padders. Got
gotcha.
myself. That's gonna be a main lineup.
Is Blade still playing?
Blade, Blade is playing. Yeah, don't let him
Blade
fool
is
you.
playing.
He's
Okay.
playing.
Alright,
That's
so,
good to know.
So,
Anywho,
I can actually see them.
yeah, I think
So you
DVP
guys
can do
doing-
well with that lineup.
Yeah, with you, Blade, John, Alex. Yeah, it's pretty strong players, but I don't know about a placing. I think maybe.
I say about at least third or fourth is like
yeah, that's what I was
the
thinking.
goal.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in agreement that we all think SVC will like probably take it, but I think second, third is like
yeah, it's
up
just
for grabs
battle
completely.
for second.
Mhm.
I think personally there is a chance that Severance might go like maybe 9-1.
Yeah,
Would be kinda
that's what I
hype.
said.
I think
That'd be kinda
a
hype.
team can beat
I think it's
Severance.
possible. I think it's definitely.
But I
It's
think
definitely possible.
over the course of the season, SVC are just like the strongest.
All right,
But they
so
can definitely like lose one match.
Hmm.
Can you guys give your predictions for the placings for the division, like 1 through 6?
Okay.
Oh goodness.
For me,
I'm gonna stay out of this because I'm Division 1 admin.
fair enough.
So
Alright,
As soon as admin, so she probably can't. For me, I'm gonna go with SVC first. Actually, the same as the table there. I will go SVC, FA, DVP, SC, Dynamite, WEC, maybe something like that. I don't know. The last three, actually, any of 2 to 6 could be changed completely.
I would say something similar. I'd say SVC, FA, SC, DVP, DY, and then WEC.
Yeah, and Dash.
Most likely SVC go to FA. Depends on SC's lineup every week. Probably get third place. DVP for fourth. WEC for fifth. Dynamite for last.
Alright.
Fair enough. Okay, we move on to Division 2 then.
Yep.
Alrighty. So for Division 2, we currently have Arcadia Sky, Princess Monarchy, Gravity Team, Midnight Wasps, Talon Genesis, and World Friend. I'm going to start off by saying this division is probably the closest out of them all. Like, this division looks insane.
Yeah. Arc and W Friend together for it's either the third or fourth season in a row.
Yeah.
And
Barely.
even just Talon Genesis in general, like,
Yeah.
we've seen a lot of changes from them, and that would be interesting to see as well.
I think the biggest change for them, obviously, no Danny.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to be relying on players now like Jordan and
Our amazing stream host and
I would need to Cinda joining them now. I need to take a look at their roster real quick. So obviously Jordan's and I don't know if Dominico's playing.
yeah. Amazing Arc top 20, but that would include me being in it, so that's never gonna happen.
But yeah, Hyra, Demon if he plays, Stevens of course, Pyrus.
I think especially a Demon in particular is like a huge if for Pale and Genesis.
Yeah, if he
Like,
plays.
if-
yeah. Oh.
What? I thought
What?
that was just a little joke.
Did he
Real?
actually join Yoshi
Oh.
family?
Wow.
Oh, I see. Alright,
That's-
that's interesting.
Well, that's changed things. Okay, that means our Division 5 prediction is gonna be interesting now.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna change some stuff.
Oh, okay, anyway, yeah, we can go through the teams or whatever. I'm gonna start from the top with my own very proud Arcadia Sky. I think, just from my perspective on our team, normally you have like teams after a season, they either like stay the same or slightly get worse. I think this is like the strongest we've ever been. Because you just picked up Momfy, Pi is still trialing, but he's still registered for Arc Sky. We got Nephos back.
I still try.
I saw
He's got
that.
a
That
world
was
record.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Fair enough. But Nephos is back. He's back playing again. So I think Arc Sky is like our strongest we've ever been. That's just from my. Fair enough. I'm probably biased, but
Of course.
just I
Oh,
think
definitely.
really strong now.
I'd agree with you. I mean,
You guys
it always
definitely
makes me happy to see them move up through the divisions.
Makes me happy too, to be fair. um,
You guys have definitely been getting stronger throughout the years, starting as a bottom division team and just working your way up.
yeah, we started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah,
About to say that.
literally.
Beat you to it. But going through the other teams, Princess Monarchy moved up from Division 3 with Dynamite moving up. So I think for a lot of times people sleep on like the French teams that aren't like the highest level
think
ones.
Nobody should do that.
Exactly.
I can't say anything about them. I really just don't know
The thing
anything about them.
The thing with the French teams, I find there are a lot of us that have our own sites, and we just kind of don't show up on the boards very often. Like Princess Monarchy kind of does their own thing.
Yeah.
We don't see much of them on the forums. They just kind of lurk around. So I can't really comment much on their activity because I really haven't seen much of it.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about them.
I don't
I've
know
warred them.
anything either.
I've warred them once or twice, maybe. I really don't remember anything about it, so I can't really speak about them. I really don't know.
Yeah, I think with Princess Monarchy, they're a team that I think they can beat any team in the division, but I don't know if they'll beat any team in the division 10 weeks in a row, kind of thing. I think they're kind of like unknown. Obviously, they're coming from, I think they're either one or yet second in Division 4, moved up to Division 3, and then moved up again because of the DY thing. So I think they've done a lot of like moving around. So I think they can do well. Again, I don't want to sleep on any team in this division. I think any team.
It's anyone's game.
Exactly. This is the same. Like Ark played GT in World Friend for the last 3 seasons, and every season it's been close. So I have no reason to think it won't be close again this season.
Yeah, I think this division's going to be absolutely insane. Just looking at it, it could be anyone's game. It's intense, but it's really good. Like amazing.
Yeah. So going on to
For GT, we've seen recently Sabas playing less and less, but GT's still doing well. They've still been doing well without Sabas. They've been
They got
just
Thomi.
adapting without him. Yeah, they got Tommy, they have Wrath.
Deuce is really good.
Mm.
Yeah, I see. That's the thing with GT. Everyone like thinks, okay, if C-Boss isn't playing, GT aren't going to win.
Yeah, they're just
But-
automatic a trash team. I don't think so.
I disagree with that entirely as well. I think GT are like a fantastic team, even without C-Boss. Like, obviously C-Boss is an amazing player, and he like really helps them. But I think even without him playing, they can like still do work as a team because, as we said, Deuce is really good, Tomeep's really good, Raph's really good. I'm pretty sure they have more good players. Iuls is pretty good when he doesn't DC because there's disc or whatever.
I find it amazing they can work together with Indrift and freaking carts together.
Exactly, that's the
That
thing.
takes
yeah.
work.
If Deuce gets in first, like the first race, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting him out in
Yeah, it's
first.
gonna be really hard to outline the Dragon
It's hard to
Biker.
get. It's hard to get around them sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, and again, Ark's guy Mike as well, who's a biker. So, like,
Mhm.
actually, a lot of these
Yeah.
teams in this division have good bikers. It's interesting. But yeah, GT can still be really strong. I think being consistent for them, because GT's best 6 is fantastic, and I think it would beat anyone. But if you take out maybe 1 or 2 players, I think their like 7, 8 players aren't as good as like the other people in the division. I think they can still obviously carry with like people like Deuce and whatever, but I don't know. I can see it being tough for them if they can't keep activity up, like outside of MKU, like if they don't practice or anything. I can see.
Yeah, I really don't see them warring that much. Maybe a couple of them for sub-clans, but they really don't play a lot. And like I said earlier, recently in division matches, Sabas has been playing less and less, but they've still been doing well. So that means if Sabas does play, they're just going to do even better.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get my hopes up. He's playing this season because Tommy has some IRL issues. He might be back in like 3 months.
Let's see.
Yeah,
He's
so-
like, doesn't see us like mid-20s. I think he's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
24, 25. So I mean, like I wouldn't be surprised if we had stuff to do in real life.
yeah.
But anyway, they
As long as he doesn't use gold cart.
yeah. never forget the goal cards.
There's
yeah.
nothing wrong with gold card. I use that.
That's like his trademark.
But anyway, going on to Midnight Wasps, Asuna, how do you think your team will do?
Well, one thing I can tell you is we've had a bit of a roster change. Zarashi and Tricky aren't in Midnight Wasps anymore, but we have had a lot of new recruits, and we have been working quite hard. So I'm hoping it pays off.
Yeah,
Who are your some of your new recruits?
Well, myself, Goomer. Haven't heard him in a
Goomer.
while. Yeah.
that-
Oh yeah, I remember
Spanish?
him.
Yeah.
He was the guy
He's
that
playing
got
again?
like
Oh.
Yep.
he's the guy that got like 170 in 1 week.
I'm so happy. I love Goomer. He's actually
I
a
love
really
him
nice
too.
guy. And
He is.
he's so good. Like, he's really underrated.
He is. Some other ones include Flo from Hyrule Clan, Lucas from Weekings.
Lucas is good.
Yes, he is. And yeah, we picked up a new guy, Drake. I haven't seen much of him beforehand, but he's proving to leave his mark on the team as well, so that's good.
That's good. I think Midnight Wasps have proven how like good they can be just using like not having like a big roster. It sounds now like they have a bigger roster than they've had before, but I remember like
This is bigger than what I'm used to, yeah.
yeah, I remember Midnight Wasps playing with like 7 and not missing like a single week. Like, so I think in that regard, like they're really strong. They've been playing together forever.
Absolutely.
Pretty much. So yeah, I think Midnight Wasps can do well. And again, as we mentioned earlier, they got like tied second in Division 2 last season. So I wouldn't be surprised if they win the division, to be honest, or get
I feel like
top
no
2.
one really ever talks about them. It's just that they consistently do well, or kind of good average, I guess. But there's nothing. No one really finds anything special to talk about them exactly. It's just they kind of consistently do well, but there's nothing special about it. So that's something interesting about them. It's kind of they're just kind of low key doing well.
I find we don't use much of a we don't rely as much on our skill as we do our team play, and I think team play is really what pays off for us in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Felix.
Yeah,
obviously.
Felix's team play is like really good.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Never seen anything like it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Pale and Genesis, which I know if I'm casting them, I'm going to say that name wrong at least once.
You said it right.
You said it
No,
right,
I said it right.
actually.
I said it right this time. I'm not going to say it right all the time. I'm just throwing that out there. But anyway, yeah, Pale and Genesis, they like it's basically the remnants of ZY, except for Danny's gone and they
Yeah,
picked
no
up Cinda. I think like they can do really well. Like if they have like their strongest 6, I think Pale and Genesis are really good.
Cinda and Pyrus are new.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like
Yeah,
definitely as individual players, they're the best in this division.
yeah.
But no offense, obviously, but they're just kind of like that TT clan where they.
I will
it's
say
a
when
lot
it comes
of,
to
it's a lot of
lines,
time
they just
trialers.
Dominate this.
There are a lot of time trialers, also with a lot of online experience, but they're just kind of mainly time trialers, and that can be good at times, but it can also just mess you up at times. Obviously, with players like Danny, you can tell
No.
it doesn't affect you. It's obviously still one of the best.
Yeah, exactly. There's people like Zytheon, I think, who's like a really good player, really
yeah,
good tier.
yeah. I really
know
don't
if
see him playing online
Yeah,
that much though.
exactly. I don't know if like they're fantastic TTers, but I'm not sure if all of that translates into warring skill. But I was
They
thinking,
have really bad net. That's why some of them don't really play online.
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, Ark have been playing Pale and Genesis a lot lately, and the matches have been like super close. Like literally last race, it comes down to that. So I'm hyped for Ark versus Pale and Genesis. To be honest, it's gonna be really
Yeah.
good.
I can't wait for that.
But yeah, and then finally, but not least, Baird, I got you. We have World Friend. Who, like, World Friend are that team that every predictions thread people put them last, and I can't understand why people put them last. They're
I don't know
actually,
why people like to sleep on one team.
they're such a good team. Like they like Ark and WF tied last season for the division win. We won because we had like a draw instead of like a loss, I think. But like they are such a good team. They are like their 6 are so consistent. Like they're not a team that like really is a guy that'll get like 140 and then the rest like get like 70. They're a team that like all 6 could get 90 and win. They're like they're a really good team, and it saddens me that people sleep on them so much, to be honest.
Kind of like Princess Monarchy. I really don't know anything about this team. Obviously, I've seen them coming up, obviously, from the bottom division, and they've been doing very well, but I really can't say I know much about them.
Yeah. That's the other thing with them is they've been playing together for like so long that even when they pick up players, they're like they can integrate like really easily.
Yeah,
Because
coming from Mario Kart 7, they just
yeah,
kept
exactly.
going,
Like
yeah.
Bueno and Mars, I've been playing against since season 1, and they're like really good players.
Yeah, one thing I will mention is Worldfriend did lose one of their veterans. They did lose Mr. So I'm not sure how that affects them, but I know he's been around for ages, and he's
Yeah.
definitely been one of their main players. And I know they recently picked up Phoenix from Hyrule Clan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
No,
Really?
HB. It was either HB or EC. I can't remember exactly.
This
But
HG.
yep. So I'm interested to see how that shakes things up a little bit.
Yeah, I just had to say there, you confused me for a second because you said they lost Mister, and I was waiting for you to say the name. Then I realized, wait, they have a guy named Mister.
No, it's MSTER.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's been around for a while, so it's sad to see him leave. But
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do. So you know.
So yeah, have fun predicting this division, guys.
Very
Because
much so.
like Division 1, we all thought like SVC can kind of pull away. I don't think any team in this division can pull away. I think it's so tight. Like all 6 teams could like do really well. But yeah, do you guys have any predictions for this?
I'm not even gonna bother touching this division.
I really,
This is like
I don't know about
impossible
middle.
for me.
I see Arcadia and Palin Genesis fighting for first,
yeah.
and then
I see first being Palingenesis, and then Arc, and then maybe MW, and I really don't know after that.
Yeah. It's gonna be tight. No matter what, it's gonna be tight. And I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll end up casting some of these matches. So
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
that'll be good.
Speaking of casting, I'm not sure if you guys have all noticed, but we've recently published a thread on MK Boards asking for all the streamers from each team to just kind of list off some of their live streamers, so it actually makes casting job a little bit easier and a bit more well calibrated.
oh, I did not
Nice
know that.
Just thought I'd bring that up.
But anyway, yeah, now that we have Division 1 and 2 done, we move on to Division 3. So, I have a lot of friends in this division, so it's gonna be interesting. So the teams we have Aerialate, Alliance Rainbow, Hearts Brothers, High Definition, Team Poop, and Serene Grace. So, yeah, just initial thoughts. What do you guys think? Which team do you think will be the strongest here?
Oh man.
Oh man.
I mean, there have definitely been some returns lately, like High Definition kind of arose from the dead recently, and I'm really excited to see them play again. As far as I know, they are still picking up people, or there's still word that they might grab some other players, so I'm not entirely sure what their roster is just yet.
Yeah,
Their main players being Rookie and Super FX, you could say.
I think
both
FX my
Rookie-
MVP this division.
yeah, I think both Rookie and the Super Vex could be Division 1 players easily. They were Division 1 players, so
Yeah.
I
They
think
both are.
those guys can really do well for HD in this. Anyway, yeah, going from the top, we have my German brothers, Aerialate, who I know this season they're kind of like not, I won't say not taking it seriously, but they just want to kind of just like have, as Boshi said in the trade, they want to have like a match every week they can look forward to and kind of have fun. But I still think they can do well in this division. I mean, like, if Dashi plays every week, then I think they can like do really well because Dashi is a god, and he's another one of those like underrated guys that no one really talks about. But Dashi is really good. Mark's good. Chad's pretty good when he doesn't tilt.
I kept thinking you saying my
they-
name this
they
whole
did.
time.
Yeah,
They lose
Yeah,
their
fair
two
enough.
best players, though.
yeah. They
Leo
lost
and
Leo.
Monfy.
They lost Leo and Monfy, which fair enough will probably hurt them. But I still think they moved down a division because of that. And yeah, I think they have a good team. I don't know if they'll win the division, but I don't know if they care about winning the division either. I think they just want to have like a good time and actually enjoy playing the game again. But yeah,
I don't actually see Dashy on their roster right here.
I think he has a different name on it.
Oh, gotcha.
But I know he's definitely still on them.
Okay.
But oh yeah, I just noticed Sorrent's Grace.
Okay,
Good
Drag's
job,
aware.
Cinda. Good job, Cinda.
Drag is aware. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Sorrent's
fixing it.
Grace. Nice.
that's amazing. Drag, we got you. But anyway, yeah, going on to the other teams, Alliance Rainbow. I don't know what to expect from them anymore. Do you guys know anything more about them?
No, that
Uh,
inactivity. They don't show up for a lot of their matches sometimes. They lost players.
I heard
They seem
Exo
like they're
went
kind
back.
of a mess at this point, but I don't know who their current players are.
It's quite hard to
So
say
I really
because,
don't know what to expect from them.
Yeah. And AR is another one of those teams that just kind of go off and do their own thing. They don't really show up on the boards very often. If anything, you see
Yeah.
like EXO, and that's it.
I think all friends.
Oh,
went
EXO
back.
and Toto both coming back to play now. I forgot about that. That could
Toto
definitely
back?
help them. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure Toto has been playing a couple wars recently, and I think he's going to be playing MKU. But that can definitely help them. But I really don't know what to expect from them.
Yeah,
Exactly
the other
this
thing
season.
with AR is if they get like 6 every week, because I know they've struggled with getting like 6 in the past. And Bounty, yes, Power is also a really good player. Just to prove we are reading the chat, Power is a really good player as well.
Yes.
So yeah, again, they can do well if they're consistent. I think that's their biggest thing, is just being like consistent every week and showing up. I think they could probably get top 3 in this division if they Toto and EXO are back.
Absolutely.
But yeah, then we have Hearts Brothers. So I have to quickly remember who was in Hearts Brothers, even though I was recently.
I have no clue who's in that clan.
I have no clue either. Not even
I know.
gonna-
I know
Swift.
that MW.
That's the
personally.
name.
Swift, there we
That's
go.
the name I was
Yeah,
looking for.
I know.
HP Swift.
I know.
I don't know.
Funny enough, MW's actually been playing HP a lot lately, and we haven't really seen much of Swift. So
Yeah,
I'm not
I think
sure
he's
if he'll
kind of
make a comeback.
gone not as active as he used to be. But if he does end up playing, he's really good. I know he's had some issues with his connection, but like if he can sort that out, he can be a really good player. Who else do they have?
Ruskoff is a good one.
Yeah.
Jojo's another.
Jojo, Julot. Yeah, they were a pretty good team.
Avo tends to show up at times, so there's
Yeah.
that.
And I feel bad because I wore
EB,
these guys like 2 weeks
that's-
ago and I don't remember a thing about them. But anyway, yeah, I think if Swift plays, they can do well. If Swift doesn't play, I don't know how much. Like how as Bounty said, I think they're the wild cards. They can either really show up and win the division, or I think they'll struggle, kind of thing. I'm not sure if they'll be able to stay consistently in the middle. Could be totally wrong. I probably am because I don't know their players. But yeah, they're interesting.
Absolutely.
We
Um,
meant, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say moving on to HD, but if you want to say more, feel free.
But no, I was gonna do the same.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Yes. Works
So
out.
high definition, the comeback plan. We've
So happy
seen-
to see them back, by the way. Just to
Absolutely,
say.
yeah.
Me too.
Brings back. This takes me back. So obviously we're gonna expect Rookie to kind of show up a lot there.
Yeah.
Like I said, their roster isn't quite final yet. I have heard word that they might be picking up a few new players. So I don't know how reliable that is.
Do you know the names of these new players?
I heard word of Ruka.
Ruka. Oh, really?
Ruka, yeah.
Um,
Ruka or Dugo, one of those two. I can't
Oh,
remember.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Not Dugo, but
Not Dugo? Okay.
no.
It must have been Ruka
I
then.
really don't know about Ruka. Ruka has not been on in a while, from what I know.
Is Zap active on HD? Haven't seen him in a while.
Ruka's still in MP chat. He hasn't talked in months.
Yeah, I think Zap. I'm pretty sure Zap played a few wars on.
Oh yeah, Zap plays MK, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Zap's another really good player. I think HD have to balance having like 3 like really good players and then having maybe 3 not as good players. Is Nicola in HD? Or he no, Nicola
I
was the
think
other Nicola was the other Italian guy. That might have been interesting. Though. But
he was in Serene Grace for a bit, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure if he still is. But yeah, HD, I think that's their biggest thing. It's just like trying to like consistently have a good six, and also getting 6 players. I know again they had kind of
I
struggled.
hope they get a
Oh,
lineup.
Dugo did transfer apparently. Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, Dugo went to HD. Okay, cool.
That's not good for MPE, but he's not. We're not playing MKU. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, never mind.
Fair enough. What's that? So, but yeah, with getting Dugo, that's another like strong player. Apparently people are saying Nicola rebought. Okay, never mind. I'm getting confused now. There's too many Italians.
Rookie's made it impossible to get a hold of his member list too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs to HD site.
Yeah, Rookie, put that members list on your.
Yeah, Jesus, it's been like a year.
Good job, Rookie. But anyway, yeah. So HD can do well. If they have some really good players, it's just like getting 6 decent players instead of just getting like 1 or 2 that'll carry. I think for them. But then, yeah, going from my German brothers to my French brothers, we have Team Poop. I'm very fond of.
Man.
Yeah, Diggsy. I love Dig. I know he's in the chat. Team Poop, again, I think they're the exact same as Airlit. They're a team that I don't think they care about winning as much. They kind of just want to like have fun and like play for fun kind of thing. They do have a good lineup. Like, I know Spud, who's just the god and has always been a god. The amount of times he's screwed Ark is unbelievable, but I love him for it. But yeah, Team Poop, I think they can do well in the division. Team Poop and Airlay are identical for me, to be honest. They both have players that are like really good and then players not as consistent or who don't play as much, but they're playing for fun, so I'm sure Airlay versus Team Poop is going to be such a fun match for anyone who watches it. But yeah,
Okay.
Shout out to Dig MVP, just saying.
Yes. It's hard for me to say exactly what YTB's roster is like because I haven't really heard much from them lately. So it's going to be interesting to see who it is they actually bring to the match because as far as I know, they haven't been the most active unless they've just kind of been in the shadows this whole time.
They've just been playing with Arcadia Poopalate thing, pretty much. As far as I know, that's like, when I've seen them warring, it's always been with that. So...
It's the best sub-clan name ever.
Arcadilate's Poop. Oh my god, I'm one of the leaders of it and I don't even know the name of it. It's amazing.
I just saw the thread title earlier today, so
yeah, I know. I'm letting the team down this time. But anyway, yeah, YTP, I think they can do well. And finally, we have Serene Grace, if you guys want to talk about them.
Serene Grace's roster has changed drastically quite frequently lately.
They don't have Alex, Pyrus,
Joel.
Joel, yes.
Draco left quite a while ago.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to put a place. I believe they also just lost Ronan and Sig as well.
6 people. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy for any team to lose.
That's massive, yeah.
They did pick up Jake, though. So, you know,
Yes.
BW
Jake.
admin power is going to carry them in this division. I'm predicting it's Jake MVP, to be honest.
This is when we're supposed to say we're not supposed to be biased, Mark.
Yeah, sure, this is, you know, Jake, if you want another admin, just hit
Just
me
so
up.
you know.
I got you, bro. I got you. But, no, SC are one of those teams that I think they've really good, like, teamwork, is what they've been working on that as, for quite a while. And I think they're a pretty solid team. I think they do well in this division. Even with losing the people, I still think they can do pretty well in this division.
Wonk me will be strong with them. To say the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know how they're gonna do at this point, but we'll see.
Yeah. Even if they don't do well in the division, they still have they still win in meme points. So I'm sure I'm sure Damien will be happy with that. But yeah, so this division, I think HD can win, to be honest, especially if they just got Dougal as well. I think HD's lineup's gonna be really strong.
I feel like HD definitely gonna win this division.
Yeah,
with every other team, we kind of said, "Oh, I don't know about this team. They've kind of been inactive, you know."
Yeah.
So I really don't know, other than HD how it's gonna go, since pretty much everyone else we talk about, we're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it's
Yes. If you're, it's
don't know.
interesting. If you're going in terms of activity, it would be easily be Hearts Brothers and SG are like the two more active or the most active teams in the division. But I just think HG have like really strong, like really strong players, like the strongest players in the division who will probably carry them to first. Or if Toto's back, they're really good as well.
Yeah. hmm
To be
I
honest.
personally don't think Air Late's that much of a write-off yet.
Yeah.
So I'll be keeping my eye on them.
Yeah, I know. I think Aerolite can do well as well. I'm feeling a Boshi MVP at some point. Like, it's gonna happen. Boshi Dig tied MVP in YTP versus Aerolite. Oh, the scenes. Can't wait for that. But, and yeah, I think that's it for that division, unless you guys want to say anything else.
Power for Division 3 MVP.
Good job, Dash. Good job.
Emphasis on power. Okay.
Go Power. I got you.
Maximum power.
All right, so I think it's safe to say we can move on to Division 4.
Yeah. Good job, Nizer, having
La
division.
Planta table.
A plant.
Oh goodness.
Amazing table. My favorite. So,
Great.
so yeah, the teams in this division, we've Arcadia Terra, Dynamite Omega, Divine Phoenix 2, Hyrule Clan, Oracles, and Weakings. So this is Team 2
a lot of
division.
second teams.
Yeah, this is Team 2 division. Again, I'll be honest and say that I was totally surprised by Arc Terra last season, in the fact that I think they had like a slow start, but they really, like, I'm so proud of the guys. They really came on. Like, Spec has turned into like a fantastic player. Like, he's constantly scoring like 110 plus, and I'm shocked. I love Spec, but I'm shocked. Who else? We've Joe is really good. Resh is good. And to be honest, I think again, I'd like to think Arc teams have like pretty good teamwork. Like on the whole, we did something like we try and work on with new players and stuff. So I think we can do really well. Arc and DY2 are like our Dynamite Omega now. We are such big rivals right now. The last season was just like coming down to the wire between both of us. So I'm so hyped to see like us play. And the good thing is it's week 5 and week 10. So potential title decider, maybe week 10. That's a good ending way to end kind of thing.
Yes, I remember Division adminning Arcterra last season, and I swear to God, you had like one of the biggest comebacks.
Yeah,
I was actually really happy to see you guys pull
It
through.
was out of nowhere. To be honest, I didn't expect it, and I'm saying this with love, but I didn't expect it.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate with all of the dropouts and the disqualifying of Double Edge, but it actually spooked me because Arc could have won the division. Like, Arc was almost in line for the division title.
After starting
And
like 0-3 or something
something
like that.
that was hype. So there's that as well. But I really think you guys have been pulling through as a team, and yeah, Spec has improved drastically.
Yeah.
So shoutouts to Spec for that.
Spec will do really well in the division, pretty sure. And then in Dynamite Omega, they have Joe, who's a god. Like, the two Joes in this division are fantastic. I'm just saying that now. Like, I can see a Joe 1-2. I don't know which one will get first, but I can see a Joe 1-2. They're both really good.
So Joe is in Noza and Lemon, right? Those are the two Joes. Right?
Yeah, there's Arc Joe. Yeah, Joe knows exactly. Joe knows Joe Lord, or like the two Joes in this.
Yeah.
Isn't there a British Joe in Serene Grace as well?
Yeah, there is as well. I know. Literally,
Oh my God,
before this summer happened, there was like no Joes in the community. Then 3 British Joes all popped up at once. I don't know, they've been spawned by someone, but they just all popped up at once and like took over. Because the Serene Grace Joe is pretty good as well, from what I hear. But anyway, yeah, Dynamite are really strong. Dynamite and Arc Terra are really similar in skill, I think, so that'll be like a type match. Dash, maybe you can tell us about DVP2.
DVP, I think is mostly just all the social members who are like actively worldwide and they just want to be more part of the team. So
Yeah.
we just created just a second group of it so they can participate in MKU season too, so they don't feel left out. And some of the new recruits like Rain, well, not Alex and Joel, they're in Division 1 with us. They just want to be more part of the team so they can play.
Yeah. Is Chris playing again?
Chris, I haven't had Chris from like 4 months. He's dead.
Aw.
Yeah, Chris.
That's sad. I love
Really
Chris, man.
underrated.
I love Chris,
But
man, because I
he's-
remember playing against him in season 1. And like, I love it. It's because when I think of DVP Rise to Power, he's like the guy that stands out for me because he was
Yeah.
like with them all the way, kind of thing. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah, he hasn't played in a while though. Like I saw him make the transfer post the other day, but I was confused by that because I was like, he hasn't played in a while, so I don't even know why he's.
I know. Hopefully, I would love if Chris showed up for like a match or two. It would be like amazing.
Me too. You just want to be fine.
Yeah.
Some other recent transfers that I've just noticed is they recently just moved Samuel, Mui, Darth, and Soul over to DV2.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a move.
Oh yeah. Well, those are kind of like the inactive guys that usually come around
Yeah.
just to play MKU. Like we need like a backup, like sub member. Those guys are usually there.
I was gonna say I remember Mui back then. Oh man,
Yeah.
he used to be
Yep.
active.
Miri was really good. Samuel was really good when he played too. I remember watching the stream.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people, but they're just all inactive right now.
Yeah, I think
All of it.
that's the biggest question for like DVP2 is I think if you just went purely off player skill, like over like even from past, I think they'd win. But it's just how much inactivity is going to hurt them, and see like how they can deal with like players who haven't played in a while, maybe haven't played together in a while either.
I hope there's just an LU every week.
Yeah,
I have a bad feeling there's gonna be like 3 people, and then we don't have a lineup. Forfeit. It's gonna
hopefully
be a
that
waste of
doesn't-
time for the division. I don't want that to happen.
Hopefully that's not.
Yeah, you never want that.
But yeah, then we move on to Hyrule Clan, who I know a lot of people are thinking can do really well in this division. I'm not overly familiar with them.
They
did.
did
I
just miss
think it was
Phoenix.
Phoenix. I think that was their best player, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some other notable ones is Jut. Jut's shown to be there all the time. I'm looking through their roster thread, and there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, they have a lot
Not
of.
sure. Not sure how
Yeah.
many people actually still play.
Yeah.
Manu, I've seen him recently. He's also good at putting up a fight.
Yeah.
Up as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ark played them like even like an hour ago.
Oh yeah.
And I still don't know if he played, but I know there was like some connection issues in that, so hopefully that can get sorted for the division. But again, you can never sleep on French teams. That's like the thing of the stream today. You can never sleep on French teams because they can always just show up and win. Like, to be honest, that's just
Never.
how it goes with French teams. So yeah, then we're moving on to Oracles, who obviously moved up because of all the other move ups.
Yep.
But yeah, Oracles are good. Oracles are another team that like I think people don't really know about, which is weird given that they've been around for like so long. Like they're MKW early days, like they've been around forever.
Oh yeah.
I know nothing about that clan.
But
That's Liquid.
is Mitch still with them, or is he still around?
He is.
Mitch
He
is in FA, I'm pretty sure.
Hold
I
on.
know
No.
Mitch left FA to go to Oracles, and that's not
Yeah.
even joking.
Oh,
I don't know if he's still with them, but if he is still with them, he'll be a really good player for like Division 4.
Kaisk is also quite
Kaiski
strong.
is really good.
Yeah. Alright, so Mitch said yes, he is.
Yeah, Mitch is in it. Yep.
Yeah, if Mitch is in it, then I think they actually have a like good shot. Maybe Flammy is good as well. Oracles are one of those teams that have like been playing together for so long. I feel like their teamwork's really good. So I think they can do well in this division as well. They always show up in terms of MKU. Like they're a team that you don't see them much outside of MKU, but they do actually show up when in the chat. Oh, Emixian, the Spanish guy, if he still plays, he's a monster. I remember him having like a 35+ average the last time I saw him play. So if he still plays, they'll be really strong as well. But yeah, who's our final team then? Weekings.
Weekings.
Yes, Kyoto's team now.
Yeah.
Kyoto Desert Can.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that lineup.
They did lose. They did lose Lucas though. Lucas
Yes, they
left.
did. Yes, he's with us now.
So yeah, he went to MW obviously. So I think Kyoto's really good. Like, Kyoto's going to 100% be targeted by the teams that play against him, to be honest. Because I think he's one of those guys that you have to shut down early or he'll just like run away with it.
Run away, yes.
Who else they have? As we mentioned, Desert, Can. They're both really good players.
I was gonna say Xeno, but then I realized I believe he's in DVP, so.
I think he's in DVP. Yes.
Yeah. But either way, Desert and Can have both proven to be very good players from my past experiences. So
Yeah.
I think they can tear it up.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you have like they got the 3 new guys with Kyoto, Desert, and Can, and then you have like the other guys who used to play for him who've been playing together for like ever and have obviously really good teamwork because they've been playing together for like so long. So I think they can actually do really well as well.
Desert actually started off in Weekings, if I recall correctly. Like, Desert was with Weekings for a long time before he ever left.
Yeah.
Because then he came to TVG back when they were a thing, and then
Yeah, I mean,
he just kind of went his own way.
Or was he NGW? I think.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. But anyway, like they've been playing together. Like they're well established at this point. Like Kyoto, Can, and Desert in Weekings, so I think they can actually do pretty well. Actually, yeah, Desert said it's NGW. He's on the chat. But yeah, so predictions for this division, you guys?
I don't know. I wish I could say I just don't know. I'm not even gonna past Division 2. I really am out of it.
I think DVP 2, UI 2, and Arc 2 will definitely have a really good square off this season.
Yeah, I can
It'll
see
definitely be that.
even if we're not like even if those two, like say one of the other 3 teams are like fighting for the title or whatever, because I think Weekings are really good as well. I can see the 3 second teams being super close,
Yes.
like in skill. So I'm hoping they're super close. To be honest, it'd be interesting for me if they're like really close. But yeah, I think that's pretty much that, and then we're on to the last division. So Cinda, it is your moment
Lord.
to
Quality
shine.
table.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Cinda had to make this in a nice little 5 minutes. So
Yeah, so we're all looking forward to this. Totally not shaming Cinda at all right now.
So before we make any shots at the MKU staff, the thing is with Division 5 is we don't actually know what's going to happen with the 6th team. So the table has actually been postponed for now in terms of it being posted.
Yeah, so, but anyway, we'll work with what we have. So
there's our 5 teams.
the chat is loving this. Good job, Cinda. You made a winner here.
All right, so we see a lot of new teams this season. The
Yeah.
Anarchy and Rated R, Yoshi Family. Those are all brand new teams, and I'm really excited to see how exactly they play off against each other.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing in this division is I think all of these teams are going to get better as the time goes on, like similar to how Arc Terra got better last year. And so I could see like teams like Anarchy are really new, and like Yoshi Family, I think they've been around for a while, but wow, Cinda. Okay, that just confused my train of thought. But
nice.
Anyway, yes, Anarchy I think will get really good as the time goes on. They'll have a chance to work on teamwork and whatever, and no one's gonna take me seriously right now. By the way, everyone's just laughing.
I'm trying very hard to hold it in myself.
I know. To be honest, I'm laughing, so I can't blame them for that. But then SNC, who do SNC have?
The only thing I know about this
SNC
division
has, like, a
is
massive
Ace. The only
roster.
thing I know about this division is Ace T-Man is a god. That's the only thing I know about this division.
Shy Guy Man.
Dude, that Shy Guy is ridiculously overpowered. I don't know how he does it.
He's a god.
Well, I think, is it Azusa? It's pretty good.
Azusa's also very good, yes.
I want to make sure I say he's in the right team first. He's in one of these teams. He's either in Rated R or SNC. I'm not entirely sure which. But
I think he's in Rated R.
Okay. Well, I know Azusa's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
Quintessence have an interesting team because they have
Australian.
Exactly. Honestly, I think Quintessence's biggest issue is just being Australian, which isn't in any way mean. Not trying to sound mean, but I think the time zones can be really iffy for them on whether they can get 6 or not. I think if they get 6, they're like a really strong team. But it's just whether they can consistently like get like a lineup that'll work for like MKU, obviously.
Of course.
Can't they get a default change to like 8 p.m. so they can work it out, or is it automatically 2 p.m. to 3 a.m. EST?
I think there is a thing in the staff now where they're trying to
We
like
do.
Yeah.
change it to focus on the teams. But hopefully, obviously, in an ideal world that'll work for the 5 weeks that they're hosting or whatever. But it's like when the other teams are hosting, it might be harder for them to get like a good time kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
the staff have put in place that there is exceptions for timings in terms of Australian and Japanese time zones.
all right, cool.
So that's definitely a thing that's there.
Yeah.
We YF Demon. We just
Oh yeah, true.
test that.
Yes.
If that
Demon.
is a thing, and if he does transfer,
If he does
that's
transfer,
definitely gonna impact the division.
yeah, because I don't know that much about YF. I played them a few times. I think again, like Anarchy, they're a team that like they'll get better. Like I don't think they're that strong right now, but they will get better as time goes on. If they have someone like Demon leading the line, though, I think they could do really well.
Demon,
Depends if he actually
in
plays.
Division
though.
5, Demon would at least 150 every match.
Yeah, exactly. It depends if he plays every week though, because like it's fine for him to transfer, but if he doesn't actually end up playing, they still have that issue. But I think even having someone like Demon in the clan would be good for them because, like, you know, he can hopefully like give some wisdom to them about how to like improve or whatever. You know, be like the coach. He'll have the headband on, like sit down with the team and just take him through it. But hopefully he can do that.
Can
I
you
know
see a
there are
hashtag?
some other YF players as well, Fifi, and let's not forget my French half Asuna.
Asuna, yeah, the other is
Yeah,
Asuna.
There's two?
I'm not actually. Yes,
Yeah,
there's a
there's
French
2.
version.
They're
Yeah.
multiplying dash.
Wow.
I swear to
Wow.
God, I'm not multi-clanning.
Don't take this the wrong way. 1 is bad enough.
Shut
Get a
up.
hashtag Batboo MVP.
Anyways,
Um,
yeah, I'm not actually sure if it's a girl or a guy, but whichever it is, they definitely put up a good amount of work as well.
yeah.
So ultra this stream.
Yeah.
What is this?
But anyway, yeah, then we have our final team, which is Rated Or, which, as I said a minute ago, Azusa, who I think is like a really good player. I've seen him put up some big numbers before. Who else do they have? It's 6 clan, isn't it? I'm not even sure how you probably say his name, but quickly looking at the roster.
I never played against Azusa before, or that clan.
Yeah.
So I really don't know much about them.
I'm looking at their registration thread and it looks a tad outdated, so I'm gonna head over to their team thread.
Yeah. I know it's
Shoutouts to MK board teams, please clean out your registration threads. It's actually a pain in the butt.
yeah. Well,
Look
one
at
thing,
Yeah.
one thing I noticed, just to say something about, apparently, according to, you know, you have the names, where they have, like, the people registered, like me names, etc., and the people registered. Apparently, according to that, I'm registered for both Terra and Sky, despite the fact I'm only in Sky.
Easy. Play for
Like,
both. Easy
because
money.
I know, yeah, MVP both divisions, to be honest, I'm so good. But,
I assure you, it's definitely come up in chat. Don't worry.
but-
Actually, it was either yesterday or the day before it was mentioned, so.
cool. But yeah, I think Rated Or, I think Azusa, Shadow, like I recognize some of these names, but I don't know if they still play. That's like the thing. If they still play, I think they can do well. But this division as well is actually going to be pretty tight, I think. It'll be interesting to see what other team comes in to like fill it out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm looking at their team thread. It says that Storm's there. If it's the same Storm from Paradox, then I know he's probably.
I think yeah, I'd imagine it is. Given
Storm is good.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is quite good.
So there's some good players. Yeah, this division's pretty tight. I think like the goal of this division for most of the teams is just to improve, kind of thing, and like just play in like a competitive sense in order to get better, kind of thing. Because it's pretty tight. I could see anyone winning the division because I wouldn't have thought WF or not WF YF could have done like really well. But then if they did pick up Demon, like. It completely changes the whole.
Yeah, that's actually
the
news to
division.
me, so I'll definitely have to pass it along.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's about it in for that division, unless you guys have anything else to say.
That's about
I'm
it.
good.
Before we go, we do have kind of a preliminary schedule for what we're going to be casting this season. So for week 1, starting this Sunday, we're going to have Divine Phoenix 2 versus Oracles, Team Poop versus Heart Brothers, and then 1 Division 5 match. And then week 2, we're going to have Serene Grace versus Aerolate, Fatal Aces versus Divine Phoenix, and Princess Monarchy versus Gravity Team. Week 3, we're going to have Hyrule Clan versus Weak Kings, Division 5 match, and Weck versus Dynamite. Week 4, Palingenesis versus World Friend, and Heart Brothers versus High Definition, and maybe one more match. And for week 5, Palingenesis versus Arc Sky, Starkland versus Severance, and Arc Terra versus DY2. That's about all we have for now.
That's a pretty good schedule.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get stream sorted.
But yeah, just gonna mention again, make sure that you guys list all your active streamers. So if they want to be casted, we can actually get a hold of them and get all that set up and organized. And we'd really appreciate it if you did that.
Yep, exactly. With that, I think there's a CSL prediction thing coming up next. So
Yeah, we are a bit behind schedule, so I think we should let the CSL boys take over.
Yeah, CSL stream. I think stream's going to go down for a little bit, and then Stunky or Tom and Ace will be doing a CSL prediction stream. And
I see they have some good graphics going, so
maybe Vale.
We're just setting
up.
yeah.
Nothing will beat Cinda's table. I'm
Yeah,
saying that
like
right now.
we're saying that now. I mean, like to beat in this table will take something really special. But anyway, yeah, I just want to thank all you guys for watching this, and hopefully everyone has like a good and productive season. You know.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that's about it. So
For all you French players watching, merci d'avoir regardé. So
Whatever that means.
it means
exactly
thank you
what
for
Asuna
watching.
said. All right.